Have you ever noticed something strange? A few years ago, almost every Android phone had a tiny slot on the side. You could slide in a micro SD card and instantly double, or even triple, your phone's storage. Photos, videos, music, apps, everything could be expanded in seconds. Today, that tiny slot is quietly disappearing. Even some of the world's most expensive smartphones no longer have one. So what happened? Did SD cards suddenly become obsolete? Or is there a hidden reason smartphone companies are removing one of the most useful features phones ever had? Welcome back to Tech Mystery Documentary. Today, we're uncovering the surprising reason why SD card slots are disappearing from modern smartphones. Micro SD cards were incredibly simple. They gave your phone extra storage. Without buying a new phone, running out of space, just insert a bigger SD card. Within seconds, your phone could store thousands more photos, hours of videos, and entire music libraries. For many people, it was one of the cheapest ways to upgrade a smartphone. Even better, you could remove the card at any time, move it into another phone, or plug it into a computer. Your files came with you. No internet, no cloud subscription, no waiting for downloads. Everything stayed right in your pocket. It seemed like the perfect solution. So, why are manufacturers getting rid of it? The answer begins inside the phone itself. Every year, smartphones became thinner, more powerful, and far more complicated. Engineers needed room for larger batteries, bigger camera systems, more advanced cooling, and faster processors. Every tiny component started competing for space. Even a small SD card slot began to look expensive, not because of its price, but because of the room it occupied. Then, a second problem appeared, one that most people never noticed. That second problem was speed. Modern phones became much faster. Their internal storage improved every year. Apps opened quicker, games loaded faster, and videos transferred in seconds. But micro SD cards didn't always keep up. Some were fast, many were much slower. If an app was installed on a slow SD card, the entire phone could feel slower. Photos took longer to save, videos could stutter, and some apps became less responsive. To many users, it looked like the phone was the problem, when in reality, the SD card was slowing everything down. For smartphone companies, the decision became easier. Remove the SD card slot and free up valuable space. That extra room could be used for a bigger battery, a larger camera sensor, or improved water resistance. At the same time, manufacturers increased internal storage. 64 gigabytes became 128, then 256. Today, many flagship phones start with far more storage than older models ever had. Cloud storage also changed everything. Instead of carrying files on a memory card, people began storing photos and videos online. The micro SD card didn't suddenly become useless. It simply became less important. As smartphones evolved, so why are SD card slots disappearing? Not because micro SD cards stopped working, and not because they suddenly became bad technology. They disappeared because smartphones changed. Every new generation demanded more performance, more battery life, better cameras, and stronger protection against water and dust. Something had to give. For many manufacturers, the SD card slot was the feature they chose to remove. Ironically, millions of people still use micro SD cards every day. From cameras to drones to handheld game consoles. The technology is still alive. It just no longer fits the direction most smartphones have taken. And that's the hidden reason. why SD card slots are disappearing from modern smartphones. If you enjoyed uncovering this tech mystery, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Tech Mystery Documentary, and turn on notifications so you never miss the hidden stories behind the technology that shapes our everyday lives. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next documentary